Sorry, y'all. We trying to get the camera on. What's the name? How y'all feeling? So we gonna just hop into the read. And let's just see. Oh, matter of fact, I really am not gonna do a read. Sorry, I'm in the gym. So, but a message, a download. Hold on, let me go. I think this one is gonna be a talk time. So I got two messages. This one gonna be as you can't look at people as perfect. A lot of times, let me take a deep breath. I'm just about to hop into it, but that's the message for today. Even if you in love with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at them perfect, because as soon as they make a mistake, it's like all the end of the world and stuff. Like all because of the simple fact of you put them on this high pedestal. And that's something that I learned from myself and from other people. Like, so for an example, like for myself, a lot of people will tell me that I'm perfect. So when I do something, or I'm not like in my divine feminine empress energy or whatever, then you know what I'm saying? Then they be looking like, oh, she's just the most worst person in the world, because you know they put me on a pedestal that they decided to put me on. I ain't telling them to put me on no pedestal. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And I had that happen to me a lot. Even like at my job, like I do a good job at work. So it's like, you know, when you at work and you do a pretty good job, your boss know that you're going to get work done. So her expectations of you will start to be high, because they know, you know, you going to come through. You going to get shit done. So never see nobody as perfect. And that's the one thing for me too. Like, it's only one masculine I ever deemed as perfect, right? But because he would never do stuff perfect, or never like reach my expectations and how I wanted him to act, like, you know what I'm saying? Because he is perfect to me, but just not a lover boy. And that's the only thing I don't like. Like, I want a lover boy. So if I could have, no shade, him, but like a lover boy, perfect. That would be like perfect for me. But even, it's like nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, perfect for me, if that makes sense. But even then, like, even if you feel like something for you, still understand that they're a human. Still understand that they're going to make mistakes, and they're not going to always choose the right decision, if that makes sense. And because of the simple fact of, because we may deem people as being such wonderful people, you see them as so perfect, your expectations of them be so high. But, you know what I'm saying? That's where the disappointment come in it. So move through life and seeing everybody as human. Even if you do find your Prince Charming or your queen or whatever the situation is, see them as the simple fact of, you know what I'm saying, that they're human. They're going to make mistakes. They may not say things they mean. They may not act the way that you want them to act, and etc. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, say for, it's like, I'll give a perfect example. Like, for instance, with me, like, the guy that I deem is like perfect or whatever, right? Like, I would fantasize about the simple fact of, like, okay, if we was to come into union, how would it be? Like, how he gonna act, this, that, and the third. And every time we would come in contact with each other, it would be like how I'm fantasizing it to be, right? So then it started being like, so then I start kind of being annoyed with him in a way, because it's like, damn, like, you, like, you know what I'm saying? Me having these expectations of you, and it's just like, why? But I put him on that pedestal. Like, he's not that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like giving that type of energy, like, having a man that's not all extra affectionate, but you put them on a certain pedestal, so you expect for them to be all extra loving and affectionate, and then you be mad when they not. If that's another good example, like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, I wouldn't say meet people halfway, but definitely with a lot of people, meet people halfway. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if they, not the people that be playing with you and shit, I'm not talking about them motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm freaking, but understand that, you know, nobody perfect. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody make decisions. Everybody is a human being. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even if you do deem somebody as perfect, understand that understand that, you know what I'm saying, your expectations. And not saying, because I tell people never settle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never settle. But also never be mad at people for them never reaching your expectations, you putting them on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's just going to bring, I want to say trife. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for. That's the right word I heard. That's the word I heard. Let me Google that. something negative, like trouble, struggle, or low quality. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it means. I guess that you're like trifling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's like the expectations of you putting on this feminine, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Perfect in her own way, but you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be, you can't get to her for not reaching or doing what you want to do, acting the way that you want them to act, and vice versa if you're a feminine. Same thing with a masculine. You put this man on a pedestal, and then, you know what I'm saying? So definitely just always try to not show judgment towards people, and always understand that even if you have found your person, or you think that you with somebody and they're so perfect, understand that they're going to make mistakes. Now, I'm not saying the people that be just doing you dirty and be talking to you on all that extra shit, like, no, we not talking about them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers stay far the fuck away. Get away and move away. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that genuinely love you and genuinely, like, you know what I'm saying, want to put in the effort, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, sometimes shit happen. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here, and that's a quick little message, you know what I'm saying? So only take what resonates for you if it resonate. And yeah, I'm about to be back with another quick little message. Ashe.